Comments on my wedding makeup trial series spoke loud and clear. I think virtually everyone that saw that video was in agreement that my eyebrows were a little bit too much for my wedding day. So today we're doing trial 2 and I'm going to take all of your guys' advice and you need to tell me if it looks any better. I'm going to stick the brows down still because the kind of critique was that the brows look too bold and dark and kind of taken away from all of the other features on my face. So I feel like I can still slick them down. They just need to be lighter and more fluffier. In addition to that, a lot of people said that they were too thick. So I am going to go ahead and proper like flatten down that top section just so that when I fill it in, I'm not filling it in so thick. The hair is probably the main thing that I don't know what is actually going to look like on my wedding day, because I'm hoping by the time I actually get married, my hair will be a lot longer, or I'll have like extensions in so it's sitting like around my collarbones. So if I get any comments this time on this trial saying that the brows are still too thick, you can see how much I've thinned them out there. This is how thick they usually are, and this is how thin I've tried to make them. Someone actually did comment saying that I should go back to my 2022 brow, which if you go onto my page, you'll see one of my first pinned videos that went viral. I had like these Spock brows. I used to shave off the tail of my brow. I am not doing that again for my wedding day. No chance in hell. I have 2 products which I can try and fill in with like a lighter shade. The only thing is I tint my brows this dark. So if I was to fill in with something like this or with a light blonde brow pencil, I just feel like you'd be able to see like where it's filled in. And I don't feel comfortable with these like sparse brows as to not fill them in as much, if that makes sense. By the way, the brow powder that I'm using is from Pink Honey and it's their cocoa powder in medium brown. I have been thinking about taking my hair like to the darker side a little bit, so like to match my root and then just get some highlights put in. So these brows will probably match way better when I've got like that hair color, but for now they still look, I feel like, really bold, but it's always going to look bold because my hair is platinum blonde. Do you know what I mean? These Ultra Cover Concealers from Collection Cosmetics are so beautiful. They are a new release. And I have the shade 8W, which is probably like more on the darker side. Let's try this one. If it is too light still, we can go in and darken it. But again, this is 8W in the Ultra Wear Concealer. Okay, I feel like I could use this concealer shade as foundation. So it's really not highlighted at all. This is way more on the natural side. So you guys will have to let me know what you think. I'm not sold just yet. I feel like they still look really bold, but that's just because I've got no other glam on. So come back to see what things I'm going to be altering for the face and also the eyes.